Let's say a Christian person writes a love song. The song makes no reference to Christ or God, no allusions to the Bible. Just a good old-fashioned, regular old everyday love song. You wouldn't know from listening to it that it was written by a Christian. Is that a Christian song? Is that a Christian love song? Is that a Christian piece of music? Or is it just a piece of music that happens to be written by a Christian? Whatever your answer is, it's going to have very little to do with the song and a lot to do with you. And what does Christian mean to you? And what do categories mean to you? Your answer won't reveal anything about the music. It'll reveal a lot about you and the way you think about the world. Freiburg, Germany, 1419. A group of bread bakers saw down a tree and drag it to their union hall at Christmas. They decorate it and throw paint at it. Just a clever, creative, kind of fun thing to do to commemorate the holiday. They wrote about the jolly little escapade in their newsletter. A historian found an old copy of the newsletter. Now we consider that the first known documented instance of a Christmas tree. It's not called a Christmas tree in that newsletter because it's not a Christmas tree yet. That concept, that categorization, that generalization doesn't exist yet. So here's the million-dollar question. Was that first Christmas tree a Christian phenomenon, or was it just a party activity that happened to be invented by some guys who just happened to be Christians? These were just bakers. These were not priests. It was at their guild hall, their union hall. This was not at a church. There's no mention of Christmas trees in the Bible. They were not fulfilling some pre-existing religious ritual. They were making something up. And they weren't explicitly influenced by something from the Bible. They weren't pointing toward one passage about trees and saying oh, we've come up with an idea. It was a bunch of civilians who just happened to be Christians who were having a party to commemorate a Christian holiday, but came up with something that's kind of completely outside of the religion as a party favor for part of that holiday. Also, can you imagine how drunk they must have been? So what do you think? Do you feel like the Freiburg Christmas tree counts as Christianity? Do you feel like that love song counts as Christian music? I'm going to hold that the question itself is absurd. The question is wrong. Any answer you give to it is an incorrect answer, because it's not really a question about the tree. It's not really even a question about Christmas or Christianity. It's a question about you and the way you think about categories and categorization.